Literacy and Community Partnership Analysis presented by Cassie Kimmerlin on October 29, 2020, First List 751 with Dr. Clayton Copeland. In this analysis, I will focus on the data surrounding Charleston County, South Carolina. I'll present a critical analysis of the focus and implementation of literacy within the Charleston County Public Library System. I will then narrow my literacy focus to digital literacy, the DART branch, and the 0 to 5 age group. Based on information about the North Central community gathered during the community analysis, I will examine past, current, and suggest a potential partnership for the John L. Dart branch so that more children can be reached with early literacy resources. Charleston County is one of the nation's oldest establishments. Located in the low country of South Carolina, Charleston is a large and growing community, home to 411,406 residents. Charleston has booming industries thanks to Boeing, Mercedes-Benz, and MUSC. The Charleston County Public Library System plays a vital role in the Charleston community. CCPL has 17 branches and a bookmobile. In 2019, CCPL had 203,106 library card holders, circulated 1,928,975 items, and served 1,491,407 patrons. The library system is a strong and growing organization that has the needs of the community at the center of all that they do. The American Library Association defines literacy as the ability to identify, understand, interpret, create, communicate, and compute using printed and written materials associated with varying contexts. Literacy involves a continuum of learning and enabling individuals to achieve their goals, to develop their knowledge and potential, and to participate fully in their community and wider society. There are many forms of literacy: information, early, adult, and digital literacy, to only name a few. It is the responsibility of the public library to provide as many resources as possible for their patrons in all forms of literacy. Literacy also looks different for many and must be tailored to meet the needs of patrons at all ages and abilities in specific communities. When beginning my analysis of literacy for CCPL, I took the time to look at their website. CCPL's webpage is professionally designed, maintained, and current. The webpage is very user-friendly and contains many words and images. There is also the option to choose from 13 different languages to view the website. Literacy is clearly a priority with access to the catalog and databases at the top of the home page. I also really like the Connect to CCPL and Use Your Library tabs. The webpage contains lots of information for users about various programs and resources. I also reviewed several documents to gather an understanding of the library's focus and actions regarding literacy. I reviewed the annual report from 2019, the strategic vision from 2017 to 2020, and Strive for 85. I began by reviewing the annual report from 2019. The document contains 4 pages about the library's literacy focus, program highlights, and statistics. The document states, while CCPL provides services that focus on reading comprehension, our focus on literacy goes beyond reading and writing. Programs and services address financial literacy, information literacy, digital literacy, food literacy, and more. This commitment to not only the traditional view of literacy, but to all forms of literacy is profound. CCPL joined forces with Charleston County School District for the annual summer reading program. In 2019, there were 9,668 participants. CCPL placed a lot of focus on food and nutrition literacy by partnering with Low Country Food Bank and the Cook Up Charlie Cart program. The document also contains information about programs such as story times and hosting best-selling children's author Kate DiCamillo. I also reviewed the strategic vision. It has 6 areas of focus: build, customer service, safety, technology, reach, and programming. An area of opportunity would be to include a pillar of literacy goals for the future strategic plan. This would allow patrons to easily identify what goals the system has about literacy. While reading through the document, I found several goals that pertain to literacy, such as enhancing the Reader's Advisory, replacing the bookmobile, partnering with organizations to develop adult literacy programs, and creating an outreach mobile fit with technology and library materials to reach remote communities. Digital literacy was a focus in the technology section of the document, with goals to train staff on technology skills. The goals in the technology section of the strategic vision are seen to be accomplished in the creation of the Strive for 85 program. The program was developed to ensure all staff meet the needs of patrons by demonstrating mastery of 85 identified basic technology competencies. Staff took classes, professional development, and assessments to learn and master the 85 skills. According to the annual report, the initiative was launched in an effort to enhance internal professional development as well as meet the growing digital literacy needs of the community. This program shows how important digital literacy is to CCPL and their commitment to being competent and confident in providing these services to the community. When reading over the Strive for 85 document, I think it would be a wonderful program to offer to the community. Skills such as checking emails, navigating the internet, playing videos, and using Microsoft Office programs are skills that will help all individuals become more digitally literate. I used the John L. Dart webpage in an interview with branch manager Kaylani Green to develop an analysis of the literacy programs that the library provides to the North Central community. I downloaded the monthly calendar and found that it was for March 2020, which I can assume is due to the closures that were mandated due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The calendar had sections on story times and various programs. I also subscribed to the monthly emails that Dart sends to patrons that details information about happenings at the library. The October issue discusses new hours, voting, partnerships with Charleston County School District, and virtual programs. When talking with Ms. Green, her passion and dedication to bringing literacy programs to the community is clear. However, I did not find much evidence for their literacy efforts by reviewing their webpage, calendar, and newsletter. I believe that this could be a tremendous area of opportunity for DART so that patrons can quickly identify the literacy programs and resources that are provided. The DART branch has previously and currently partners with many community organizations to increase literacy efforts in the community for children ages 0 to 5. In the past, DART has partnered with the Begin with Books organization and the WellCare organization to provide community baby showers. They currently partner with 3 daycares and 2 elementary schools. Ms. Green identified a public housing facility for seniors, Charleston Housing Authority, doctors' offices, and local barbershops as potential partners in the community. CCPL has placed a focus on improving their digital literacy efforts for children ages 0 to 5. System-wide. While digital literacy is important, research has shown the negative impact screens and technology can have on a child's development. The World Health Organization states that children under the age of 2 should not have any screen time. Children ages 2 to 4 should have at most 1 hour of screen time each day. In my opinion, CCPL should focus on educating families on the dangers of too much screen time and activities that are stimulating and appropriate for young children rather than digital screens. Early literacy can be the focus for this age group of children by providing families with information about talking, interacting, playing, and reading to their children. The Medical University of South Carolina is a prestigious hospital and is home to skilled and knowledgeable professionals. I believe that MUSC could be a beneficial and supportive partner for CCPL and the DART branch specifically. The support of medical experts could be beneficial for families so that they can learn about child development and the negative effects of technology. The DART branch could provide workshops on how to read to children, as well as providing families with resources such as books, puppets, storytime bags, toys, and other hands-on materials. Technology is becoming an ever-increasing component to our lives, and it appears that it is here to stay. By partnering with MUSC, CCPL will be able to help children develop early literacy skills and will educate families about safe and appropriate digital literacy for the library's youngest patrons. After the analysis, it is clear that literacy is at the core of the CCPL system. Their literacy focus is grounded in the needs of the community and supports efforts of all forms of literacy for all ages and abilities. While CCPL wants to focus on digital literacy for children ages 0 to 5, I think early literacy skills could be more beneficial to children in the long run. Digital literacy education for families, however, should be a priority. I'm eager to work more closely with Ms. Green and the DART branch in hopes of developing a partnership with MUSC to educate families about their child's development and what the library can do to support a healthy, developing child.